Looking at race number 6 now on Racing to Win. Quite an even field comes up here too. It's for the Class 4 gallopers over the 1600 metres. And the one is Everlaugh for Harry Bentley. Where's the blinkers again, does Everlaugh. Charge On has a wideish draw again. He's had 12, 13 and barrier 10 this week. Oscar Glory's been back to the trial since running 4th behind Mercurial. Robot Warrior gets his best gate since joining the Ricky U-Barn. He's had 2 starts for Ricky. We've got Big 2 stepping up to the 1600 metres. Stay Chill comes back to Sha Tin. Done most of his recent racing at Happy Valley. And Prime Star, extra 200 metres for him, but he does have a wider draw out in barrier number 13. And the speed map interesting here, Tom, because there's a lot of chances in this.
Yeah, there are. And there's no actual leader, a natural leader in this particular contest, so it might be left to Big 2. He was handy last time out to roll forward from gate 11 for Alexi Bedell. Stay Chill somewhere there as well. Everlaugh should be handy. He's another potential leader in the race. Robot Warrior there on the inside, but he takes a lot of riding in the early stages, so whether he's there or not, I'm not overly sure. And horses like El Jefe will be back. New Future will also probably get back from gate number 9 for Blake Shin.
Charge On last time was smashed in betting late. He went brown and didn't have any luck from a wide draw, but he went down very close at the end of free fold. Derek Long took the ride that day and will partner the horse again this week. Derek, that was a huge run in defeat last time from Charge On.
Yes, he went super last time. Before the race, we think the pace is going to be slow, so we don't want to get him too far behind. Otherwise, hard to catch. So we rather he sit outside and just try to get too closer with, to the field and don't use too much in the beginning. And he went good. And I hope this time we have the back draw again, and we have to study the form again. And it depends the pace is going to fast or slow and slot in somewhere.
Did you expect him to keep giving up the straight last time with the work that he'd done, or you thought his run might have come to an end?
Well, at the 500, I know he's gonna be one good. It's gonna be a good finish because he's so much in his hand, and he did very good. And in the morning his form is good, so it just depends the pace.
You have ridden him, as you said, a couple of times since that run. He's bounced back nicely from it. He hasn't felt too flat since.
Yeah, I ride him like 3 or 4 times. He been honest to me. We always won very good. Just always have the back draw with him. So today, this time again, so we have to be more carefully to study the form.
On yourself, it's been a personal best season, so it must be a career highlight to sit on 38 wins so far. Yes,
been good. I would like to thank you all the support, trainer and the owners, and I hope I can win a few more before end of the season.
Are you a goal setter? Do you look at numbers, or you just ride winners and let the numbers take care of themselves?
Well, I always try to break my own record and try to win as much as I can and try to do my best.
That is Derek Long on Charge On, and some of his race rivals. Tom, will start with Everlaugh. Now, this is a horse that's been racing around Happy Valley a number of times. He did come back to Sha Tin over the 2000 last time out, but he's better over a mile.
He hasn't been too far away, this horse has Everlaugh. He's a 4-time course and distance winner, a 5-time winner in the grade. You can see him whacking away down there on the inside, but probably not the worst here, Paul, with gate number 6.
Yeah, blinkers will go back on him, won't they, Andy? Look, he did hit the liner right there, but look, I didn't find a spot for him.
Oscar Glory, Paul, is a horse you've given a shout-out to before. Now, he has had a trial since this. He's run 3rd behind at Winning Method in that trial, beaten a length and a quarter. How do you assess his chances in this field?
I don't think look, I've got him in the numbers. He's got barrier 5. He should get a nice run. We saw off that speed map, Joe Marrera board. He's only a 3-year-old, so he's strengthening up all the time, this horse. And I thought last time the 4th behind Mercurial wasn't too bad. And he didn't have all favours there as well in this race.
Yeah, because he was caught 3 wide, no cover up on the speed. But look, he stayed on well there, hasn't been beaten overly far, about 3/4 of a length with his beaten margin there. So he's certainly one to consider as well.
And Gluck Racer in that race. We'll see him in race number 4. Selections for this one, Paul?
You're going to go with New Future in this horse. I think this horse is only the 1-time win when he did win on debut. I think he's slightly better than this grade, so we'll take a chance with him. Charge On, we heard from Derek there. El Jefe is one we haven't spoken about. Zach Purden will take the mount. He's been very consistent on the place line in his last few starts, and the mile looks good for him. And then Oscar Glory, the one we just talked about, 2, 3, 6 and 7.
Yeah, I also give New Future a chance here, considering all that ground he covered down the side last time out, the widest round the home turn. It was actually quite a good run. He was only beaten a length and a quarter there, New Future. Charge On with the subject of almighty plunge last time out, and he had such a scruffy run in transit, so he did pretty well to stay on where he did at the end. El Jefe, Zach Purton jumps on here for Dinnership. He's been consistent, and Robot Warrior, geez, a lazy sod in the run. He takes a lot of riding, does Sir Robot Warrior. Is really lazy in his most recent trial as well. Ridden along the entire way, but he actually stayed on pretty well over the final stages in that trial, Robot Warrior. So 2, 3, 6 and 8.
It is El Jefe, the early favourite at 3.2, a winner of 1 from 15. The jockey that rode him to that sole victory was the man that rides him on Sunday, Zach Purton.